back real quick. Journalist, you already know. Thanks for the question, bro. I appreciate that. We're going to let for the homie come back real quick. What is this? Add him again, porfas. Oh, no. Yeah, we about to add him, bro. Right here. He's already here. He's already back. I'm going to add you right now, bro. And we are back. Hey, look at they already wanted you back.
Yo.
You back now? Let me see.
There Yo, my bad, bro. I had to move my car real quick. Somebody was beeping and
Hey,
yeah, my tia started blowing my telling me somebody needed me to move my car. My bad.
Hey, don't even trip, bro. That's hey, living over there, fool. You got the parking?
Yeah, hell yeah, the parking's damn.
Hey, you might as well. Hey, that the parking is the funny part. Everybody that's living in the projects knows about.
Yeah, hell yeah, they know that. They know the struggle. But yeah, fuck. What was he talking about again? My bad about that, bro. Like shit.
That's part of that. That's why I like this though, because when we go live, it's all real.
Always, yeah.
Like it's not like all edited, and when you see something edited, bro, you know that they took out whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
Literally after this, no mas, boom. I posted in that, so everybody that gets to experience this with us, it's basically we get to introduce each other to our community. Yeah. You know, like my community is mostly LA and the Bay, and some of the Southwest and then New York, and so we get to introduce each other, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I seen a little people. I seen you doing your interviews on this show. I was like, yeah, that's just pretty cool. Once you like hit me up, I was like, hell yeah, I'm down to do this. You know?
Fuck yeah.
This is my first time doing an interview on live too. You know, my first time.
This is your first interview?
Yeah, it's my first time on live. You know, I had an interview like on person, but not on live. You know?
Yeah, because I like to do it like this, like the Pocho live show, because I feel like nobody, you can't, and not even on some like put somebody in the moment and ask them stupid ass questions, but more just like, hey, everybody that's right here with us, they're here in the moment with us, real life shit, you feel me? So no, we were talking a little bit about how there could be a little bit more like support in the Latino community, like I don't know, like I feel like King Lil G is like, I really like how he is, and he should be bigger than he is, but because he's Latino, I feel like they hold him back a little.
Yeah, you know, like I said, like us Latinos, we don't.
Is it okay if I smoke?
Yeah, hell yeah, fuck, go ahead, bro. Fucking, what was I about to say? I feel like we don't get that much support that we should get, that credit that we should get that credit that we deserve, you know. But I mean, like I said, they're used to seeing like these like African Americans or like doing their shit, you know, like all these bigger artists, you know, like it's mostly like African Americans, so it's like kind of like. It's not weird to them, but it's like kind of rare to see them Latinos get big and shit, you know. But I feel like that's where that shit needs to stop already, though, you know. Like, but we're gonna change that. We're gonna change that ASAP.
Exactly. What made you not like got into music instead of, you know, like for me, I joined the hood, whatever. But like, what made you focus in on music like that? Because if you get it young, bro, it really helps you. You know, if you get something that you got passion. I didn't get photography till I was 25. You know, but what is making you stay? Because you're here, you're free. You know, like what's making you stay on this path that's not, as you know, some of the homies are probably not doing as good as you.
Honestly, like I feel like, all right, so like just like yesterday, or like I've been performing, right? And, you know, after I perform, you know, I get this good feedback that actually makes me feel good, you know. And then when I'm in the studio, I just feel like that's just like my therapy, you know. So like that's when I found out, like, you know, this is my passion, you know. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure I make it out with this music shit, you know. Like I'm not gonna stop until I get that one hit that puts me on the map, you know. So yeah.
Well, you right there, bro.
Yeah,
you're right there, man. Right by the man. I got hella memories right there. I almost crashed my car right there on the freeway because you know how you go right there, the 10?
Yeah.
The 10, yeah, it's a 10 right there, right? And there's two gas stations or on each side or one side.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, there's gas station on the right-hand side if you're going, or like, you know, going towards El Monte.
Oh, yeah.
But, hey, so how has the pandemic affected you, bro?
Damn, honestly, like I feel like it's affected me just by like getting like exposure, like in publicity, because like all this shit, like I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like gone soon, but all this shit like kind of stopped like a lot of events that could have been happening right now to get me a lot of publicity. But honestly, I just been doing, like I said, I just been doing these events. My tia, she works at bars and shit. So she got me to perform at these bars and grills. Like I performed at Baja's Bars and Grills at Marguerite's. You know, that's the two ones I performed right there so far. You know, it's a good experience though. But I feel like this pandemic, it did slow down a lot of shit. Like
shit, Chulo Guapo, shout out. The pandemic made me get more money.
Yeah, hell yeah, though. You know, shit.
Shoot, shout out.
Pandemic ain't gonna stop shit. But you know, if you really want that shit, you're gonna go get it no matter what.
That's right. My cousin, hey, it was a cousin on the building.
Yeah, that's my cousin Chris right now. He just did an interview on live too. Shout out my cousin Chris.
Shout
We
out
got a
King
song
Chris.
together.
Shout out
We got
Eduardo.
that song Get Dope. That song Get Dope. We got a video to that shit.
Hey, hey, do you have merch? And how do they order?
Oh yeah, I just came from making some merch too. When I told you I was making I just made some sweaters for some people that made orders right now for Cole Harvey Young.
Hell yeah.
And it's like you got this right here. You got the hoodie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's clean.
Yeah, it's just pretty doing good right now, though. You know, I ain't gonna lie, I'm making good.
H-Man.
Yeah,
I got love for Hazard though. I really do.
Hell yeah.
That's another neighborhood, bro. They always have this
H-star.
idea, bro. Like that people from the Northern California or the Bay ain't gonna get love out there. And if as long as you have respectful, every hood. I lived in a lot of hoods. I lived on the west side. I lived by Culver City, Venice, Hotel, Santa Monica. I went 18th Street, MS area in the Westlake, Pico Union. Then I moved to Boyle Heights. And even in the valley también, shout out to Canoga Park. All these hoods, fool, they're fucking were cool as long as you got respect.
Yeah, hell yeah. You know, shout out my H-stars, you know?
Yeah, hell yeah. Hey, they just, I mean, not to get too deep, but that's from a major neighborhood. Let's just put that.
Yeah.
Google those fools
if you
don't know who Hazard is.
Just tell them, check the history.
Check the history, bro. That place, yeah. But there's a lot of love there too, bro. You know what I mean? A lot of love, a lot of community. There's that liquor store around the corner.
Yeah. That Nico.
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Yeah, shout out. That's the neighborhood store right there.
Well, I was in there, homie. I was up in Ramona. Yeah, that's right. Ramona Gardens. I was up in there, homie, like walking around, like living. You know, as long as, like I said, as long as you got respect, I kept my, you know, real humble, real quiet. You know.
Yeah. You gotta be a humble person. You know, like people like that. You know, they don't like people that try to come act like they're big and bad. You know.
Oh hell no.
That's not going around here.
I was just like more grateful for me because it's like if you come from a different place, you get to like experience a new hood, and it's just like if you're kind of ghetto, it's interesting, you know.
Yeah, it is interesting. You know, it ain't no boring life. You know, I can say it's a lot of things that happen, but the shit ain't boring. You know, it never is boring.
Hey,
I feel like living out there. I don't know why I feel like living outside of the neighborhood, like Victorville, Arizona. I always wanted. Every time I go over there, I want to always come back to LA. Like. It ain't nothing like LA. It ain't nothing like Cali, you know.
Well, I'll tell you this, homie, that I was born in Oxnard, or actually I was born in Santa Paula, lived in Oxnard though, and then raised in the Bay, moved to LA when I was 18, and then left LA when I was 33, bro. So I spent a long time in LA, you know, and so like LA, not LA, right? And it's the greatest city in the world. Ain't nobody can say shit about it. If anybody tries to say that there's a greater city than LA, they're out of their mind, bro. And I've been all over. I'm a journalist, so I be traveling all over the world, homie. The whole point is because in LA, everybody in the world is in LA. There's villages all over the place. You got little Armenia, you got all that shit. So that's why LA's will always be number one. But at the same time, bro, I just had to take it back to the Bay Area to show love for my people. You feel me? But like I tell everybody, don't ever sleep on LA. Like it's the truth. Not even just the Hollywood and all that shit. I'm talking about the raza, fool.
He said me and Big Xander packed out a torta together.
Hey, sometimes you gotta do it, fool. You know, they're called blowjob betties out here, but sometimes you gotta get them, fool. Get them. Xander could really turn up. They just don't know yet. Let them find out. Exactly. That's what we're doing right here, all the way from Dallas. Hey, shout out to, you're in the 310. That's where I lived in Westeros off of Venice and Motor in Culver City. Was that? But for sure. Hey, do they be tripping on wearing red out there?
I mean, here, I mean, like, because it ain't, like, I'm pretty sure, like, if you go to, like, South Central and Wausau, they'll trip, you know? But right here, hell no, the fuck, what's the problem, you know? It's just the color over here, but I'm pretty sure over there it's a problem, you know?
Yeah. How do you feel about that though? Like about the funk? How do you try to stay in your lane, or how do you remain humble?
Honestly,
how do you
I just worry about me and mine. You know, I don't get into like anybody's business. You know, I don't pay attention to all that bullshit. You know, like I just try to do my thing and stay out the way. You know, shit.
Yeah, bro. Because the reason why I'm asking is because it's pretty dangerous to be a rapper right now, bro. So I don't know what are your thoughts on just on that.
That shit, game right now, you know, like, that's why when, you know, like, when you rapping and shit, you can't just be talking about anything, you know, like, you gotta watch what you're talking about, shit, you can't be just talking about that shit that you don't live, you know?
Yeah, bro, that's the thing
that's what a lot of artists right now, like, that's what they you know, they're talking about too much shit they don't even know about, that they never lived, that they never went through, you know, like shit. So,
nah, it's true, bro. And not to talk down on other people, but I banged in the 90s, bro, you know, so I always have a joke, if you didn't bang in the 90s, you didn't bang, you know, but it was real. Even in the 90s in your area, bro, it was extremely dangerous. I put it this way, even I couldn't be in your area in the 90s. In the 2000s, because people kind of evolved their thinking a little bit and were more about money, but the violence in the 90s was just incredible. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So, you know, when I see people, they don't know how it feels to watch a mother, you know, like to not see her kid for 20 years, or see a kid grow up. My homeboy just came home after 19 years, bro, and his, you know, family member went from 1, you know, to he was 20 when he came home. Like, people don't notice that part. They don't see the pain and the struggle.
Yeah, I heard a lot of stories about back then and shit, like the 80s and the 90s and shit, like that shit. I heard the stories them fucking crazy ass stories and shit, you know. But honestly, you know, like, I'm not even going. I feel like since this pandemic, I feel like the crime rate went high as fuck. The crime rate, all that shit.
Well, like, everybody can wear masks now. That shit is funny to me.
Yeah, because exactly. Everybody wearing masks, you know. So now they can't. It's like
who's getting jacked? Fool getting jacked left and right.
Yeah, left and right.
On God, they don't bang like back in the day. Now the youngins just worry about money and kill over $1 than color people cross them. Yeah, but I mean, in the end, I would rather motherfuckers be fighting over money than banging like we were. I was, because I'm a northerner, bro. So, you know, it's like, and imagine that, bro, being that in your area, you know. But it's just, I was coming as an artist, as a photographer, as somebody that's documenting the community, you know, and so it wasn't about that no more. So, how have you took any losses or things that you would call losses? Because, you know how we always rap about like all the cool shit you do. Has there been situations that, like, what's like one of the hardest things you've had to overcome in your life?
Honestly, yeah, like growing up, it's just seeing people that I love, you know, like you know, like die, you know, seeing people that I love get like life in jail and shit, you know, people that I grew up with, you know, people that always show love and shit. I could say like that, those are losses right there, you know, but look, like be like that sometimes, you know. You got to take those losses and, you know, like try to like use that to motivate you, you know, to do better for your people, for your loved ones, so that they don't have to ever go through some shit like that again, you know. So yeah, exactly. Shout out,
Black and brown love.
Black and brown love,
Hell yeah, black and brown love all day out here in the Bay. In the Bay out here, bro, there be Blaxicans, homie, a gang of Mexicans and blacks out here. That's how it is in South Central too.
Yeah.
I lived in West LA, East, or, well, you know, East LA don't like. Do you consider Boyle Heights East LA?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, like when I was performing, I kind of said that, you know. I'm like, you know, I'm from East LA, Boyle Heights, you know, like said like that, you know. But I don't know.